Today on the Rational Rancher, we're going to be reviewing the New Holland Workmaster 70. We've owned this tractor for over 3 years now, and I thought it'd be a great review of it. If you're looking for a mid-size utility tractor that can do a ton of work here on the farm, this tractor might be your new best friend, or it could be your worst enemy. Watch the video to find out. Remember, I'm a full-time rancher. I work for a living, and my equipment has to work for a living too. We have 310 acres here in the beautiful Ozarks, and it's rocky, it's hilly. So we're not using this to plant crops or harvest crops. We're using it to bush hog, move hay, grade our quarter-mile long driveway. It's pretty much the workhorse of the farm. So you're gonna get an honest, real-life ranch review, the pros and the cons, and if I would purchase this tractor again. The story behind this tractor is we bought it brand new in 2022, and I'll be honest, it cost $32,000 brand new. And I wasn't really looking for a New Holland. I wanted a Massey Ferguson or a Kubota. But if you remember back in that COVID craze, there was nothing around. All the tractors were sold out. So our local dealer had this one on the lot, and I needed it, so I bought it. So that's kind of the story. Let's go over some of the numbers. The stats on this tractor are it's a 70 horse diesel engine with 62 horse back at the PTO. It's the standard shuttle shift transmission with 8 speeds. It has front wheel assist. Its max speed is a whopping 19 miles an hour. The 3-point hitch here in the back can be category 1 or category 2. The loader says it can lift 3,200 pounds. We'll talk about that a little later. The overall tractor weight with no attachments on it is 4,442 pounds. Length 134 inches and width 77.5. Now the pros of the Workmaster 70. Probably the biggest pro is the price target. It is a more economical tractor than most as far as the price goes. And to be honest, with that price, you do get a lot. You get a lot of lift in the front and the back. It's a very capable machine. It's done absolutely everything we've asked it to on the farm. And as far as the driving experience, the controls are super simple, easy to read. It's an easy tractor to drive if you know how to drive a manual tractor. And another huge pro is we've owned it for 3 years, run it a lot in the summer, the winter, over rocks, up and down the sides of mountains, and it's never broken down. The reliability on this thing has been amazing for us personally. No issues whatsoever. My number one complaint about this tractor is the fuel cap. You know, I know in the olden days you put the fuel cap on top, but that is the most impractical, hardest fuel to put in. You gotta get up on the step, stand on the platform, hold the can in the air, and try to get the fuel in. It's just a horrible setup. My next gripe with the tractor are the controls are easy to find in the right place, but they just don't operate smoothly. You know, here's the PTO, you have to shove it up, but while you're bouncing around and driving, a lot of times your arm, when you shift, will hit it and knock it out. The forward and reverse knob here, it's just clanky. It's not smooth action whatsoever. And then another gripe is the raise and lower for the 3-point hitch. It's just hard. You got to use some muscle to move it around. So those are the things I do not like about the controls. Another con of the Workmaster series is the game of hide and seek with the oil dipstick. Now we're behind the right side front tire, and the first time I tried to find the oil dipstick, it took me about a half an hour. It is tucked back, you can hardly even see it. There it is, back in there. And then finding it's hard, but when you pull it out and then you try to reinsert it, it's kind of bent, kind of crooked, the hole isn't straight. It is a horrible design for checking the oil on this tractor. Then our final con for real life work is the loader. Now it says in the specs you can lift over 3,000 pounds with it. And I believe the tractor is completely capable. but you'd have to put 3,000 pounds on the back end, because without that scraper on the back, even if you just put a round bale on the front and pick it up, your back end is light and tipsy. It might have the power to lift that much, but the tractor itself isn't built to actually work with that much weight on it. There you have it, the pros and cons from real life ranch experience on the Workmaster 70. Now, I do not profess to be a mechanic or mechanically gifted in any way, so this isn't very detailed on the engine or the transmission. It's just real life application. And the tractor works. Never had an issue mechanically with it. Never had a breakdown. It does everything I ask it to. And the cons are, it's just kind of uncomfortable. The controls don't work the best. And it seems like a little lighter frame tractor than what I'm looking for. So in conclusion, would I buy a Workmaster series again? Honestly, no, I would not. I've been test driving new tractors, and a Kubota, a John Deere, similar class, you're gonna spend $5,000 more. And in my experience, the little bit more money up front is gonna be worthwhile as far as comfort, ease of use, and especially in resale value. This thing has lost a ton of value because it's a New Holland and it's not a Kubota or a John Deere. So in this rational rancher's perspective, which you all watch me for, right, is you'd be better off buying a different tractor. It was a mistake on my part. My dad warned me. I should have listened to Dad. Sorry, I didn't listen to you. We're gonna be buying a different tractor, trading this one in. Life experience, cough it up to that, but learn from my mistakes. I would not recommend a Workmaster. Even though it's cheaper, it's done everything I've asked it to, it's just not the best tractor in this humble rancher's opinion. So for what it's worth, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you learned something, and if you're in the market for a tractor, I hope you heed my warning. Thank you again. Have a great day. And please, in the comments, leave your favorite utility tractor. What do you use on your farm or ranch? And let's talk about it. Thank you. Have a good day.